Hi, Amy's Fashion Toppings here, and I wanted to do an update for you as far as the Nutrisystem program that I went on. Now, I'm not endorsed by them. I pay for my own foods. I just decided I wanted to try them after seeing all the ads, and I needed to take control of my weight gain. And I love it. So I've been on it for 2 weeks, and I've already lost 8.5 pounds. I lost a little over 4 pounds the first week, and the second week, right on track, another little over 4 pounds. And so I've lost, it's like 8.3, I think it is, 8.3 pounds I've lost so far. It fluctuates. I always weigh myself at the same time every day. Because if I weigh myself at different times, my weight is different based on how much water I'm drinking. So, but you know, I've seen different people say different things about the food. Now granted, yeah, the portions are small, but portion sizes is what's got me in trouble in the first place. So I needed to have those smaller portion sizes. But the food is so good. Now I'm a bread girl. Peanut butter and jelly toast is my all-time favorite food. And so I like my bread and potatoes. And the nice thing is I haven't had bread for 2 weeks. Now the bread I have had, it's not slices of bread, but the bread that I have had has been incorporated in the meals. So like the chicken pot pie, it has a little breading top, which makes me feel like I'm eating bread, that need for carbs. But the food is good. So far, I haven't had anything that I don't like. I've loved everything. Ice cream sandwiches, these fabulous things for lunch. There's stuffed wraps with different, you know, there's different things inside. The chicken, broccoli stuffed chicken breast. My husband kept on taking bites of it because he loved it. And I'm like, hey, my portion's small. You're limited to 1 bite. The rest is for me. But I do love the program so far. And the nice thing is too, as I needed to take control of things, is because, and I'll give you an update in 3 months, but I had 2 episodes of some strange chest pains, and that's what triggered me to start, you know, taking things serious. So I made an appointment for a physical, and I had my cholesterol taken, and my cholesterol, my LDL was crazy high. It was 185, and I believe 160 is considered high, and I had my LDL was 185. My total cholesterol was 265, and my good cholesterol was low. I have to go back in 3 months for a follow-up, but the minute my cholesterol came back, the doctor's office called and put me on Lipitor and said it wasn't an option. So I am now taking Lipitor. And you know me, if you follow my vlogs, I don't like to take any meds. I mean, I haven't been sick in years, and when they wanted me on some anxiety meds when I was having anxiety over building our house, I wasn't even willing to take that. So I'm not a pill taker. I don't like any type of medications. I have a very weak stomach for that. I can't take painkillers because they make me sick to my stomach. But, you know, so I figured, you know, if I'm having these chest pains, you know, in these episodes, I've only had 2 episodes where I just had this tugging on my chest. It felt like someone was putting a string through my chest and pulling out the back. And it lasted for a couple minutes, not just like a few seconds, a couple minutes. Okay, my phone rang, so I'm not sure exactly where I left off, but yeah, so you know, I decided to get a physical, and the cholesterol was really high, and they put me on Lipitor. I think that's where I left off. And then they end up wanting to do stress tests, echocardiogram. Thank goodness I had both those done last week, and everything came out good. Now this week I have to have, I don't know what it's called. It's a coronary calcium artery CT scan. I think it's what it's called, to see how much calcium buildup I might have in my arteries, because heart disease runs in my family. And so I have to have that test this Friday. So I haven't done any sewing just because I've never had cardiac tests before. It's completely stressed me out and consumed all my time. Whenever I had spare time, I was Googling, you know, the stress tests and the echoes and cholesterol and bringing down cholesterol. And so I've been Googling stuff like crazy this past, you know, 2 weeks. And so I haven't done any sewing. I haven't really done much of anything. I did go estate sailing though, because you can't stop me on that one. And I'm going to be showing you some stuff on the next video. But back to Nutrisystem. I don't want to get sidetracked. So the reason that, you know, the Nutrisystem, I'm hoping is going to help me. You know, I've already lost the little over 8 pounds, and I I'm hoping that in 3 months of being on Nutrisystem, when I go back and get all my numbers redone, I'll be able to show you whether or not this impacts cholesterol. And if it does, you know, this so far, this diet has been really easy. I showed you how on my last video, I prep my berries, my cauliflower, my carrots, my favorite vegetables, stuff that I'm willing to eat raw. I pre-bagged everything, so when I'm walking out the door, I grab 1 fruit and 2 vegetables and my lunch, put it in a lunchbox, and I'm out the door. And my lunches usually consist of their protein bars, because I don't have a microwave when I'm in my car, because y'all know that I'm in my car all day. You know, with the commute that I have to take my son to school every day is almost an hour. And so I stay up there on campus all day, and then so my lunch has to be out of a lunchbox. And a lot of their food requires microwaving, so, but I love the food, and I'm their big cookies are soft. They're not the crispy cookies. You know, they taste like Subway's cookies. You know, I love Subway, and their cookies are the best, and that's probably why I got in the condition that I'm in currently, is because I love Subway cookies. We eat Subway a couple days a week thinking I'm being healthy, but then I pass the chips, and I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna have any chips, but I'm gonna have a cookie. So that's probably why, you know, my choices got me in the predicament that I'm in now. And so, but this so far, it gives you just enough sweets so that you aren't craving it. It gives you just enough carbs that you're not craving them. And I'm filling up on raw fruits and vegetables because I have them handy, I grab them. And I know some people are like, well, you can do that diet on your own. You don't need Nutrisystem. My personality, if you don't tell me what to do, I'm gonna do what I want, and it's usually the wrong decision when it comes to my health. And as far as eating and stuff and dieting, I need a plan. I need things to be prepared for me. And that's just the type of personality I am. And once I'm on it, I'm dedicated. I have not had a piece of bread. I have not, if I gone out to eat, I pick a restaurant that has a salad with a vinaigrette dressing. And we went to Longhorn the other day. I don't know if you know Longhorn, it's a steakhouse. My son wanted to go there for lunch, and I hate mixed green salads. I only like icebergs. Well, they couldn't do iceberg lettuce for me, and nothing else on their menu would have fit in my calories of where I wanted to stay for lunch. So I ordered 2 sides of broccoli, no butter. And so I had a big plate of steamed broccoli, and you know what? I was fine with it. I could, you know, so far, this has been really easy. I'm just happy that this has been so easy. Now let's just see, you know, since some of the stuff is prepackaged on a shelf, I'm sure there's preservatives in it. There is a lot of pasta and pizzas. And so let's just see in 3 months, granted I am on Lipitor, so my cholesterol better go down. But we'll just see how much it goes down with also being on the Nutrisystem. So I will update you in 3 months on that part, but I'll update you sooner than that with the weight loss, because I'm excited about the weight loss. I was excited. I threw on a pair of white jeans that I hadn't worn since last year, and just losing, you know, the 8 pounds was enough to get me into those jeans. I can stand in them, they feel comfortable. Now sitting down is a different story. The back of my waistband slides down quite a bit because my butt's a lot bigger than it used to be. But it's gonna shrink. It's gonna shrink. I'm feeling good about it. I'm going to the gym 3 days a week, and I'm doing an hour on the treadmill, and at I'm not like a hardcore workout person, so I do an hour. My speed is 3.5 and my incline is 3.5 to 4. And I do that for an hour while I watch Law & Order. That's the nice thing about going to a gym. You got the TV on the treadmill. I watch a full episode of Law & Order or a full episode of NCIS, and I forget about how long I've been on the treadmill, so 1 hour is actually really easy. Now I have a treadmill at home. 1 hour on treadmill at home is really hard because we don't have a TV in the basement, so I have to watch a little iPad, and I watch my shows. Then time doesn't go by so quickly. But at the gym, it does, because I got my headset in, you know, I got the bigger TV, I get to watch the show I want. So we'll see. I cannot wait to update you guys again in 2 more weeks and see how much more weight I've lost. And that's about it. I just wanted to update you on the Nutrisystem, and so far, so good. And I'm impressed with how good the food is. My husband was impressed with how good the food is too, because he keeps on taking bites of my stuff while I'm while I'm eating in small portions. It's like, no, 1 bite limit. So, okay, well, I'm gonna let you go because I'm gonna film I did a couple of furniture redos. I'm gonna show you some before and after pictures. So I'm gonna go film that right now, and that's about it. So, thanks for watching. This is Amy with Fashion Toppings. Until next time, you have a great day.